Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. In this video, we're going to show you how to troubleshoot the top 5 reasons why your washing machine spins slowly. Stick around to the end of the video for an important washer safety tip that most people don't even know about. But before we begin, we're going to make sure the appliance is unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also, make sure you turn off your hot and cold water supplies. If your washer spins slowly, then the first thing to check is the drain system. If it's not draining properly, then the washer will be trying to spin when it's full of water. Start by checking the hoses for any kinks or clogs. Then check the drain pump to make sure it's not clogged and that it's working properly. Also check the drain to make sure it's clean. Now we're going to make sure there's no clothing stuck between the tubs. This could cause drag that will make the washer spin slowly. Sometimes clothing can work its way in between the two tubs and you'll need to clean it out. If you have a translucent outer tub, you may be able to see through it enough to determine if there's clothing stuck inside. You can also take off the tub to pump hose and look through the hole to see if there's anything in there as you spin the tub. If you can reach it, you may even be able to pull it out through that hole. If not, on top loaders, you'll have to remove the inner tub for access. And on front loaders, you'll have to remove the tub assembly and split the two halves of the outer tub. Once you have the clothing out, you can put the washer back together. If you need to order a part, simply go to AppliancePartsPros.com and type in your model number. Find your part on the easy-to-read diagrams and match it to the number below. Click on the part if you want to see more pictures of the item or watch its repair video. You can also scroll down to see DIY stories from customers like you or ask a question in the Q&A section. Once you're ready, you can add the part to your cart. It's that easy. Most orders will arrive within 2 business days. If you have a top-load washer, the next thing to look at is the clutch. It gradually gets the washer tub up to full speed during the spin cycle. Clutches can come in a variety of different designs, but they all basically work the same. Inside, they have a brake pad-like material that grips and drives the washer. If that material wears out, the clutch may not work properly and the washer will spin slowly. The clutch is usually found at the bottom of the machine. If you're hearing loud noises from it, it's likely that it's failed and you'll have to replace it. Next is the drive belt. It connects the motor pulley to the drive pulley so the inner tub can agitate and spin. There are 2 different types of drive belts, V-belts and multi-groove belts. No matter what style you have, if it's starting to fail and stretch to the point that it's slipping, the washer will spin slowly. On front loaders, they're usually located at the back, and on top loaders, they're usually located on the bottom. If the belt's slipping, you may get a burning smell, so visually inspect it and look for burn marks or any shiny spots indicating that it's slipping. If you find any, you'll need to replace it. As always, guys, hit those like and subscribe buttons now to help support us making more of these videos. Last thing to check is the coupler. It's what connects the motor to the transmission on older direct drive top load washers. The coupler is made up of 3 pieces, usually 2 plastic and 1 rubber, that work together so the motor can spin the transmission. One side of the coupler is mounted on the transmission and another is mounted on the motor. The rubber part goes in between to absorb shocks and vibrations. If one of the plastic pieces of the coupler is cracked where it mounts to the shaft, it could allow the washer to go through the cycle, but when it tries to drive the tub at higher spin speeds, the crack could expand and the coupler could slip, causing the washer to spin slowly. You may also hear a loud noise coming from that area during the spin cycle as the broken coupler pieces grind together. That may also leave pieces of the rubber or plastic on the ground underneath the washer. If that's the case, you'll have to replace it. Now here's that safety tip we promised you earlier. Washing machine fill hose inspection is often overlooked by most people. If your fill hose bursts, it can cause severe water damage to your home. A fill hose can flood your home with up to 500 gallons of water per hour, so it's important to inspect them regularly. Make sure to check the entire hose for any signs of bulging or leaking. Also make sure the fittings aren't corroded. Then shut off the water and look at the washers and screens inside. If they're clogged, you can just clean them out, but if they're rusted or damaged, you'll need to replace them. When you reinstall them or put new ones on, make sure the hose fittings on each end are tight so you don't get any leaks. There are many different types of hoses. The most common ones are rubber or braided stainless steel. Rubber is the most common type of hose, but if you want extra burst protection because of where the washer is installed, it's recommended that you upgrade to the stainless steel type. Some of the newer systems even have an auto shut-off feature that shuts the water off if a leak or change in pressure is detected. Regardless of the hose type or the warranty it has, it's important to check them at least 1 to 2 times a year because they can fail at any time. Once you take care of the problem, you can plug the appliance in, turn the water back on, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another troubleshooting video brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons now, and if you have any questions or want to share how your repair went, leave a comment down below.